What's going on, guys? Welcome to After Hours Episode 3. We're here at Logie's in Lubbock, Texas. Seen some pretty interesting people here. Hopefully we can get some good interviews, support some value, and change a life. Now we got to do the scoping. Help me scope. All right, Mimi. Do you mind helping me ask either one of these ladies? We're gonna tell them that it's a social experiment and see if they're interested in answering a couple questions.
Hey mamas, we're doing a social experiment. Would you guys mind doing an interview for us?
Yes.
Okay,
Really?
awesome.
Awesome. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys so much.
All right.
Wait,
Cool.
we got down?
No, you guys
No,
can
yeah,
sit down.
I can sit right next to y'all if you don't mind, or I can stand up. Doesn't matter.
Can we do it together?
Yeah. I'll be interview both of you guys. 1 second. They're not gonna be in order. I'm just gonna go off of how I feel.
These are good. These are good questions.
Awesome.
This is so funny because tonight before we came out, we literally were like talking about how we wish we were mic'd up and we wish we could go.
Oh yeah?
So we could interview people.
It's as if I came just for that. Y'all are about to be mic'd up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get the camera ready. All right, what's going on, guys? So I'm here with
Libby.
Libby,
Yeah. Reese.
Reese.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ladies.
Thank you.
So the first question I would like to ask you guys, if the world stopped judging, who would you become?
I don't think I would become anything more or less than I already am. I already tried to move past that. I grew up in a really small town, and she did too. And I think we kind of learned to stop caring about what other people think about you. It does affect you, though. I think I'd probably just become... I think I like to worry about other people's opinions. I like to care about what other people think. So it doesn't bother me that I worry about judgment sometimes. I think everybody does.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself, since you feel like you're comfortable with who you are.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell us who you are.
I'm a very optimistic, kind person. I give a lot and I don't expect anything in return. I love everybody that I'm put around, even if they give me reasons not to. Very forgiving.
Wow.
And I think everybody's human and everybody deserves more than multiple chances to be the best version of themselves.
I love
So,
that. No,
yeah.
it's perfect. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So if the world stopped judging you, who would you become?
I think her and I are very similar in the way that we grew up in a small town. So you kind of by default have to kind of learn to be comfortable within yourself and to express that without caring about outside opinions. But I think I'd probably be a little bit bolder. I think I hold myself back in some ways, just like as a natural human response. Like other people's opinions, I'm always going to take into account. But again, I don't think I'd be that much different, just in the way that like I found that being authentically myself has attracted the people that I want to be in my life. And yeah.
Okay. What do you think holds you back? Like, if you could identify that, what would you say it would be?
What holds me back? I think just whenever you're a human and you're a girl especially, you kind of tend to overthink the opinions of others and maybe what they might think of you and how that could affect your own just like self-worth and sense of self. And I've kind of done that just like by default since I was younger. But as I've grown into myself and I've kind of just gained more knowledge of who I am and the world around me, I've become more confident in my own values and
I love that.
what matters to me. And so with that, I think those things kind of those things in terms of like what others think of me have kind of come to matter less to me. Yeah.
Okay. To kind of jump off of that, for the men watching, what can you tell about the woman mind on everything that you just explained?
What can I tell about the woman mind? I think by nature, women are kind of, what's the word? Just by default and by like, how do I explain this? I don't know. I think if you are a woman who is attracted to men, you kind of by default want to do whatever it takes to attract like the men that you're interested in.
Of course.
And and sometimes that involves changing yourself in certain ways, even if that's not who you are. And like that's kind of a vulnerable thing to admit, but I think more women than you think would kind of resonate with that. Just kind of being someone else in order to cater to whoever it is that you're attracted to.
Wow.
But in my own personal experience, I found that the more myself I am and the more authentic I am, that is when you kind of attract who is meant for you and what is meant for you, whether it's a man or etc. Like, you know what I mean?
I love that. No, I know exactly what you mean, more than you know. I want to ask you, have you ever attracted men in particular that kind of just not destroyed you, but were just very bad for you?
I asked her.
Ask her that? Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to get into specifics. I just want to know, have you had like your fair share of bad partners?
I think that because I am so optimistic and so kind and open-minded, I attract every single human being in a way, and same for her. She is such a beautiful soul, and you can just see it radiating off her all the time.
Radiating.
And I'm always
Glowing.
with her. So regardless of if it's just me or if I'm with her, I think that we both have dealt with a fair share of attracting people that maybe weren't the best for us, but we see the best in them.
Okay.
And I would say it was beneficial, if anything, because, we try our best to put our best foot forward and be a good person for them and help them and be a good friend for them. Or if it's more than that, then, learn from them and hopefully they learn from us. And that's all you can really ask for at the end of the day is just to learn and grow together or apart.
Of course.
And it really is. It shows you a lot about yourself and about the person in question that is bad for you. Because in the past, if I've ever been treated poorly by a person, whether it's behind my back or to my face, I've never done it back because I realize you never know what someone else is going through. And if anything, I feel for them because I know that I've acted upon emotions and I've acted upon personal situations and treated people due to other situations in my life that did not involve them, and that was wrong of me. And so if anything, it happens to every single one of us, and I'm happy that it happens because I learned so much from it. So
I love that. I love your optimism.
thank you.
She really does have optimism. So, ladies, what if I told y'all that every person that you've attracted was because of the reflection of inside of who you are? Kind of like life is a mirror. What's going on the inside is what you're going to attract. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So what's your opinion on that?
I agree.
I agree with that 100%. I feel like even from firsthand experience, the times in which I have been maybe more insecure within myself, I have attracted more insecure people because exactly like you just said, you are what you attract, and vice versa goes for the times in which I have been more confident and self-assured. I definitely attract that kind of person, and I don't know the science behind it or like an explanation, but
I know what you mean.
Genuinely, I have experienced that firsthand, so I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay. How about you, Lily, right? Libby.
Yes.
How about you, Libby?
I agree. I think it just proves the time of life that you are in. If I'm feeling insecure, then whenever I meet someone who is also feeling that way, then I'm also just as vulnerable, and it makes me feel better being around somebody that's in the same place that I'm in. And if I'm super in a really good place in life at that point and I attract someone who maybe isn't, they want someone to depend on. And if I'm in a good place in life and someone's also in a good place in life, they see we're matching each other's energy. It goes all ways.
Yeah.
Because I've been in a bad place and I've gone to good people. I've been in bad places and gone to bad people. It goes every single way. And I think that as humans, you're always going to have everybody in your life is not going to be the same point. And I think that's one of the best parts of it. I love hearing about what my friends are doing and how different it is from what I'm doing, and their opinion is so different from what I would think about something. And I think it's my favorite part about life, genuinely.
That's amazing.
Is,
I
yeah.
love that. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you, ladies.
Okay, next question. Do you live more in your past, your present, or your future?
I think there was a period in my life where I lived more in the past just because I felt that I think as humans we find it natural to compare ourselves not only to others but ultimately to ourselves. And maybe there were periods within my life where I felt that I was doing better or I was just serving a greater purpose. And in that way, I did tend to compare myself to my past self. But as I've grown past that, I've kind of realized that there's nothing really that you gain from not only comparison, but living in the past, because you can dwell on that as much as you want. You can sit in that, but that was then and this is now. And
Yes, that's the right
ultimately,
mindset.
yeah, ultimately, I think the most beneficial thing that everyone can do for themselves is live in the now. And sure, you can like get inspiration from maybe ways that you were better in the past or whatnot, but whenever you when you live too much in the past, it's very easy to get caught up in that. And I think to be present is just the best thing that you can do for yourself, just like as someone who's experienced that firsthand. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you're someone that like tends to dwell or kind of either ruminate on the past or what your future self could potentially be. I think focusing on what you are right now and the steps, no matter how big or small, that you can take to, I guess, get to whatever point you like to be at or whatever you desire, and just taking those very tiny steps now, because everything counts in the now.
Wow.
I think that's the best thing that you can do for yourself.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you. That's amazing.
Tremendous value. Tremendous value. How about yourself? Do you plan to live do you live more in your past, your present, or your future?
I try my best to live in the present. I will say that I accept my past and that I am blessed because of it, because it has made me the person I am today, and I'm very proud of who I am today.
Yeah.
And I also am super excited for the future and what it's going to bring me. So I would be lying if I said in the present I didn't think about the past or think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I do so, I've gotten to the point where I think of it positively, because it's made me who I am today. And the future is going to make me who I am one day. And so all I can do is just live day by day. And, you know, being best friends with somebody for so long, like I have been with her, has proved that to me, because she's in my past, she's in my present, and she definitely will be in my future. And I think that if you truly value something, that it will show itself to you. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to worry about it. Trust me, I worry about it a lot. But at the end of the day, whenever I go to sleep, when I wake up in the morning, I'm worried about, thinking about, and excited for today.
Yeah. I love that.
Thank you.
How long have y'all been best friends?
Birth? We're 21, so 21 years basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that for you guys.
And y'all said y'all were from a small town. Do y'all mean Lubbock or?
It's about an hour and a half away from here. It's like 45 minutes out from Midland. It's tiny. It's called Big Spring, but
Okay.
oil-filled town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Midland.
If you know, you know. All right, guys. Also, if y'all want to cut me off and y'all want to enjoy your rest house night, y'all can tell me to kick rocks. All right. If tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I really don't think I would regret anything. Like honestly, genuinely, I don't think I'd regret anything.
Oh,
Like
what would you regret not doing?
not doing?
Yeah. Bucket list or like, who knows?
I mean, I want to have kids. I would regret not having kids.
Okay.
I really don't regret not doing. I feel like I've been so blessed to do what I have done already, and I don't have anything in my life or anybody in my life that doesn't know exactly how I feel about them. So I wouldn't regret not doing anything. I want to be a wife and a mother, though. So
I love that.
that would make me sad.
No, I love
that
that.
would be it for me. Yeah.
Real quick, I want to speak on that. I can tell that Libby here is a very feminine woman, and I feel like there's not enough of that nowadays. I believe that women tend to want to be the boss bees, right? They want to just get their degree, get their career, get going. They don't have time for kids, right? But it's in y'all's biological nature to have kids, to be a nurturer, to be caring. So I love that you're sticking to that.
I do agree that I'm a very nurturing person, but I do love a boss woman. I'm not gonna lie. I love a girl that is all about herself and is all about. She's not worried about. Because I do worry about that stuff, like being a wife and having kids one day. You know what I mean? But I think every single girl has different, and every single guy. Everybody has different wants and hopes. Some girls want to be that breadwinner and go get that bread girl. Some guys want to be the breadwinner. Some guys are fine being a stay-at-home dad and having their wife like go strut her stuff. Like I think it's different for everybody. But I will say I definitely want a mini me one day. So that's just something for me.
And I'm not saying it's wrong, but it just goes back to our roots, right? Biologically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nuclear family, when times were simpler. But, okay, Reese, if tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
I feel like I've been very privileged in the way that a lot of the things that I've kind of desired in this lifetime, I have gone after and ultimately just like have been able to experience. Which is like simply said, probably just traveling more. Like that's definitely one of my lifelong goals.
I love traveling.
Yeah, it's just to see as much as the world that I can, and I've seen a sliver of it, but I think if you're young and if you have the means or at least the drive, that you should go after those things. And like if you want to fucking travel the world, find a way to make that happen for yourself.
And we have been doing that.
Yeah, and I think that applies to more than just traveling. And even if it's difficult, even if you got to fight tooth and nail to make that happen for yourself, I think it's worth it in the end. But yeah, probably that and just being a mom, I think would be nice. But yeah.
To their friends.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
Okay, no, I love it. So, being a mother and traveling, amazing. Okay. Do you guys believe that you're contributing to society? And if so, how?
I struggle with that a lot, but I do think I am because there's a mutual consideration between me and the people that are in my life, and I do believe that I am contributing to them as they are to me. And there's only so many people you can get so close to and contribute to. And the fact that I've been blessed to not just have people in my life, but have people in my life that I'm able to get so close to where I can contribute to them, and they allow me into their life and allow me to get to know them so I can see their needs and provide that for them. I feel like I'm contributing. Is there more I could do? Yes, but I think everybody could hypothetically do more.
Of course.
But to withhold my happiness and withhold continuing contributing to myself, I do believe that I am contributing to the extent that I can. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. So kind of like striving to be your best self each and every day.
My best self while also pushing the people around me to be their best as well. For sure.
Iron sharpens iron.
What was that?
Iron sharpens iron. Yeah. What about you, Reese? Would you like me to ask you the question? Do you believe you're contributing to society? If so, how?
I think yes. I think contributing to society. I feel like a lot of people kind of view that as doing some grandiose like thing, and I mean personally, I definitely make it a point in my life to move with kindness and with a kind of open-mindedness that just really allows me to again like attract the right people to my life. Not only that, but to extend kindness to strangers and just to anyone that needs it, even if I don't know, like if I don't have a clue what's going on in their life. I think that in a lot of ways I mean, not to sound corny, but our society has become jaded to that in a lot of ways. I mean, especially with the rise of the internet and how easy it is to just comment some bullshit on like someone's post, whether it's like TikTok or whatever. It's very easy to be just rude. But
Yes.
I think that kindness takes more strength. And I think that to extend that kindness in however way it may be, I think that is such a great contribution to society and to your community in however way that may be. But yeah, basically, long story short, I think that just genuine kindness that comes from you, comes from the heart, comes from the soul. I think that is great of a contribution that you can make. And yeah, she does.
It takes strength to embrace the light, and it's the weak embrace the dark. Ultimately, it's easier to be it's easier to be evil, bad, whatever. It takes strength to be kind. It takes strength to have patience, to be understanding.
It's very easy to be nonchalant now, and me and her are both very chalant people. We make sure that everyone is heard, and we make sure that we're heard. And
I love
think
that.
that's why the people around us and our friendship and our friendships with other people, our relationships are so strong and have so much depth to them. It's because we just make sure everyone is heard and make sure everybody is considered. And I do believe that. I know that she contributes. She's my lifeline.
I love it.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy you say that because that's exactly why I started this. This is called the After Hours episodes for my podcast. And I pretty much go to the bars and clubs, to the streets in the after hours, right, on the weekends when everyone goes out. And I want to be that person to shine a light into some people and to help awaken them to more value and to make sure that they're heard and seen.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that. That's
Yeah.
so cool. Yes.
Yeah.
We were having these exact conversations before y'all came up to us. So
it's glad to
we
help
literally
someone
were,
else.
yeah, we were just saying this stuff. So we're glad to share it. So yeah.
Look how everything's aligning. I love it. Awesome. Okay, just a couple more. I don't want to take y'all's whole night.
You're good.
So, what does being a woman mean to you?
Good question.
I think being a woman to me, from my mother, which I'm so thankful to have, it means having strength throughout the ups and downs and showing up for the people that are in my life, especially family. And I consider a lot of my friends family, of course, and there's also a lot of hard parts, of course. Being a woman, you have to consider a lot of things that men don't. You have to play a lot of parts. You don't have to, but you feel the need to, and you have to overcome that. And some of them are impossible to overcome, or they feel impossible. But at the end of the day, being a woman, I mean, every time I see a woman, I just look at them, and regardless of whatever situation it is, I see strength. I just see beauty too, with like inside and out. I think that every single woman radiates I just love.
That's amazing.
I love girls. I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that every single woman, they just deserve so much.
Let it all
They
out.
deserve
baby.
so much. They do.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Like so much strength, so much power, so much love to give, and I Going back to my mom again, she is the most nurturing, kind, fun human. I don't know how she does it, but she does.
Yeah.
And I just look up to her in that way, and my grandmas as well, and just how they have shown me how to be a woman. There's no correct way to do so, but I just see strength, I see resilience, I see beauty inside and out. And it's not black and white at all. It's very much so in the gray. Everybody's different, and I think that's part of the beauty of it.
I love that.
Shout out to the moms out there.
I love my mom.
All right, Reese, what does being a woman mean to you?
Okay. I think kind of taking away from what you said in terms like what your mom taught you. I think being a woman comes instinctually like feeling the need to take care of others. And I think that is it's a heavy weight to carry. And for that reason, I just admire women in the way that they, quietly but also loudly carry that burden in the way that they are just so strong in that way. And I don't know. I think being a girl is so fucking cool, and I feel maybe men relate, maybe they don't, but I feel a sisterhood with women. Even if it's just like a stranger I come across at the bar, like we definitely look out for each other because it just kind of comes instinctually, and I think that's such a special thing and something that I cherish so much.
Of course.
I mean, again, even if it's just a stranger in the bar bathroom, like those are some of my favorite moments as a girl. But yeah, I think women put up with a lot of shit as men do as well. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely agree with what you said.
Yeah, we're all strong, nurturing,
Cool as fuck.
love being a girl. I love girls. Every single one of them, whether I know them or not, I feel for them, and there's a sisterhood, just like she said, and it's the instinct to just every single girl I see, just see beyond the surface.
Of course.
For sure.
I think that's beautiful because as a man, I've seen the negative side of what you guys are saying. I never knew there was a sisterhood or a girl's girl. I see women coming for each other's throats, competition. And I don't want to speak for all the men, but I feel like most men see that instead of the girls stuff. And I'm happy to bring that more awareness to more men out there that, not all women are cutthroat.
No, I agree.
No, yeah. I think that it also comes down to vulnerability. A girl to girl, we're much more likely to be vulnerable, but whenever it's a girl in front of a guy, you have to break down that barrier just because it's a girl and a guy, it's not a girl and a girl. You know what I mean? So same with men. We don't see a side of y'all that y'all don't see of us. And I think it goes both ways. And it is fun, though. I do love talking to my guy friends and asking them about how they act with their boys because it is so interesting. It really is. There's a wall there that...
Classified information.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
No, it is. It is. Yeah.
Okay, ladies, I have one more question.
Alrighty.
What does an ideal man look like for you?
Okay, I can say it. I doesn't just hear me but listens to me, is patient, understanding, puts effort in, and not just in the simple ways, but in ways that have more depth to them. Not just in the flowers and does this, takes me on a date situation, but genuinely puts an effort in with me, getting to know me, every single part of me, and also puts in an effort to get to know my friends and create a friendship with them and my parents. I'm a big family person.
Of course.
I think that there's so much depth to that. I think
No, yeah, 100%.
man, there's so many things. It's just somebody that, at the end of the day, it really is just somebody that is understanding and gets me, and we feed off of each other in a positive way. We can be authentic around each other. We don't feel the need to be perfect. We feel the need to care for each other, but also be real with each other. If I can both be putting 100 every single day that we can. But if I can only put in 50, then you put in 150, and
Yeah.
it goes vice versa. I would never expect something out of somebody that I know I couldn't give myself. But at the same time, I will give as much and as much as I can. And whenever I receive that back in return, it feels nice. And you just know. I think when you know, you know. It's not
When you
black,
know, you know.
It's not black and white. When you know, you know. And whenever you meet the person, you just feel it, and you don't feel translucent to them. You feel seen. Like, you don't feel like they're just looking through you or they're just looking at the surface of you. But whenever they see you,
Your
they
soul.
see your soul. It's your soulmate. I do
Yeah.
believe in soulmates.
I
I'm a firm
do too.
believer in that. I think that, yeah, just being seen and
love
not just being looked at and judged, but understood and catered to. And it goes both ways too, though. Like, I'm gonna
course.
do that for him if he does that for me, and it's just, I think it's a beautiful thing.
100%.
It's can be tough out here, but it really is worth it whenever you
Yeah.
find somebody that you have a connection with and also have a friendship with, along with a romantic relationship with. That also heavily matters to me.
Yes.
Being best friends with somebody first, and acting like you act around your boyfriend how you would act around your best friend. Like, you should be able to do that. You should be able to
Be 100%
be
yourself.
100% myself and them as well, and not hide anything and not feel the need to. And if don't judge each other, communication, of course,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
number one.
Communication is key.
Gotta talk. You gotta talk. You gotta communicate. Tell each other everything. Tell each other how you're feeling. Tell each other what you're up to. You know, like, wake up and you're on the wrong side of the bed. Just say it. You know, don't be afraid to not be perfect.
Yeah,
That's big.
for real.
You?
Thank you, Libby.
Of course.
All right, Reese.
What does an ideal man look like for you?
I feel like her and I are very similar in the way that, like, we view relationships with men and, like, what we're looking for. So I'm gonna try not to regurgitate exactly what she said.
Okay.
But I feel like ultimately vulnerability. I think that I mean, I think we've made progress, but I feel like men tend to be afraid to be vulnerable, when vulnerability, in my opinion, is like the most attractive trait that a man can have. Just that willingness to be open despite, like, I guess, what society views as, like, demasculating. When I think that if you are able to own your emotions and stand true in your emotions, I think that is, like, the most masculine thing that a man can do.
Say that one more time for the people in the back.
I think that being able to own your emotions and just stand true in them is the most masculating thing that a man can do. But other than that, I just think that openness and open-mindedness, I think a lot of the times people tend to see relationships from a black and white perspective when it is so much more than that. And just a willingness to embrace, like, every part of each other, whether it's just, like, the flaws, and being able to understand those things, and being able to be yourself around each other in your, like, rawest and most vulnerable form, and kind of like how you would in a friendship. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times in a friendship, you're not worried about looking a certain way, or I don't know, like, impressing them. And well, I mean, those things they can be fun and they can be exciting sometimes. Ultimately, just being able to be yourself around each other and embrace the parts of each other that are potentially flaws, or other people would see as flaws. But yeah, I agree with what you said. But I think ultimately vulnerability and just being able to be the most authentic, rawest form of yourself around each other.
I love that, and I know that was the last question, but I would love your women's opinion on this specific post that I posted recently. I would love for you guys to read what it says, and I would just want to know if you guys agree with it or not.
Okay, so I have to say, I think I definitely do like a man that does protect me and does provide me security. But when it comes down to the stigma of men being vulnerable around their girl or just around women in general, it doesn't have to be your girl. It can be your mom. It can be your sister. It can be your friend. Like, I think there are walls that are broken down that a lot of guys won't own up to. Behind walls, guys with their girlfriends will express a lot more emotions than they like to show themselves to. Same with a guy with his mom if he has a good relationship with her. And I think that's a good thing that should be shown more because, yes, women are socially labeled as more emotional. And so we, therefore, are, whenever we show emotions, nobody blinks an eye. But when a guy does, I will say that people do. And I personally feel like that's one of the things that I wish society would eliminate. If somebody's sad, let them be sad. If someone wants to vent, let them vent. You know, I don't think that guys have to put on this, especially around somebody they're in a relationship with. Like, if your woman really loves you, she's not going to care that you're breaking down to her. Because she knows she's going to go to sleep in your arms and feel protected. Like, if anything, it just brings you closer. And if you refuse to break down those walls, then it only creates a distance, and you'll start growing apart instead of growing together, in my opinion. And that's how I feel about it. I like somebody that, my friends, relationships, any type of relationship I have, I like somebody that shares their feelings with me. Whether it's happy, sad, mad, this or that, it creates a more intimate feeling that you are sharing something and you are being told something and trusted with somebody's feelings, because you need that in a relationship. You do. I do get it though. I obviously can't comprehend being a man and having that stigma against me and feeling the need to protect and to be strong and to not show emotions. I couldn't imagine, and I'm thankful I don't have to feel that, but guys need to know that it's okay. If anything, like, I've never heard a girl ever complain about that. If anything, they appreciate it, and it breaks down barriers that are priceless. It really does. So yeah, that's how I feel about that.
I love that and I appreciate that. But I just want to address, when I said that, I didn't mean, oh, you need to be like the Terminator, zero emotions, right?
I get that, yeah.
What I meant was, your woman needs a man who can get the job done when the job needs to get done, regardless of how he feels. And by the emotional side of it, kind of just where he's not a tornado 24/7, right? Because ultimately, like you said, the women are the more emotional ones. So imagine two emotional people all at once. When a problem needs to get solved, if there's two emotional people, do you see the problem being solved efficiently? You know what I mean? That's the type of thing I was going for. What's your opinion on it, Reese?
I definitely feel that there's a balance to be found between the two. I mean, not in a pick-me way, but like, I feel like I'm definitely someone who is more logical, than emotional. So I definitely, like, I see what you were saying, and I agree in like some ways. But again, I think that balance is the most important thing. And of course, we're all human. We're not going to execute our feelings perfectly or tend to each other's feelings perfectly. But I think it just boils down to being able to meet each other where you're at. And maybe in some scenarios that requires the man to step up and maybe be more logical, because like, biologically speaking, women tend to be more emotional. So I definitely see where you're coming from with that. But yeah, I guess my opinion is there's definitely balance to be found, but I don't think there's any shame in a man expressing his emotions and
Of course.
how he feels in a certain scenario, or if he feels a certain way, because like, we do the same thing, and I think it's only fair that we are able to be open with each other. But yeah, I definitely agree with what you said.
Yeah. We're both more logical than emotional, but we both appreciate everybody's emotions. That's how I go.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Libby. Pleasure to meet you, Reese. And would you ladies mind if I posted this online on my YouTube channel? All right, well, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. Yeah. There you go.
Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you guys. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. As y'all can see, this is needed. People need to be heard. People need to be seen.
I'm just gonna go in the middle of the dance club. Just film me. I'm just gonna dance with random people.
We're gonna go dance?
You wanna
All
go dance?
Yeah, let's go dance.
Okay.
We're gonna go dance for like 5 seconds. Oh, shoot. It's going down.
Typical, they were like, take shots.
Let's go, ladies.
Man, that place is dead. Yeah.
Am I tripping? Is that the Texas Tech softball girl?
I don't know. I don't watch.
That's her? Who? What's her name?
Let's
You know
start
her
the
name?
dance. Come on. Come on. Get jiggy with it.
I don't know how to
Get
pronounce
jiggy
it, but
with
it's
it.
like
Get jiggy with it.
Nigerian, Canada.
So we're here at Logie's in Lubbock, Texas, and this softball. What's her name?
Nigerian, Kennedy.
Nigerian Candid. We're gonna try to get an interview with her. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Taking a picture.
She's a celebrity over here. We're gonna walk around real quick and see what we can find.
Hey, we got the girls in the wig.
It's getting wild out here.
Hey, 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 okay, you get it. You don't get it. Hey, hey, hey.
The dance floor's over there. It's crazy in there. Maybe a little too much for me. Y'all getting lit tonight. All right, let's go.
Hey,
Excuse me.
I don't know. It's just a song.
All right, guys, we got another interview. I'm here with Maximus. I love that name, by the way. Shout out to Gladiator. All right, Maximus. If the world stopped judging, who would you become?
Maybe an actor, just because I want to express myself, but without the judgment of other people, and just see what I can do on film. I don't know.
Why an actor?
The idea of other people being able to see what I can become, that's kind of what I'm into.
I love that because I believe we can be actors in real life. We can live our own movie in real life.
That's
if you really
kind
think
of what
about
I'm
it.
trying to do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
What type of character are you playing right now?
It switches day to day, but essentially, someone who doesn't give a fuck. That's all.
I respect that.
Thank you.
I respect that a lot, man. All right, Maximus, do you live more in the past, your present, or your future?
future for big decisions, and then in the present for anything in the moment. So like planning for the future, like financially, physically, like going to the gym, that sort of thing. Definitely the future, but like living in the moment, having a couple beers with the guys. I'm here right now. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I like that, man. All right. If tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
That's a great question. Not doing. Not spending more time with family members, even though they piss you off sometimes. I owe them the world. That's for sure.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
Hey, I like it, man. What's a courageous action that you've taken that's bettered your life?
Saying sorry. Being able to apologize, even though it kind of hurts. Swallowing your pride and being able to rebuild connections. That's definitely where I need to improve and have done because of that. Yeah.
I love that, man. All right. 2 more questions for you, okay? What does being a man mean to you?
Being dependable. Being able to be there for other people, even when you don't want to. That's it.
Okay. And what does your ideal woman look like? Like, not look like, but how does she act? How does she talk? Who is she on the inside?
Ideal woman is kind of part of my ideal relationship, and that's fighting for each other. Worried more about how they are than yourself. If you're on a team with your woman, then you can't be beaten. That's kind of where I'm at.
Power couple.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Power couple.
All right. Maximus, I appreciate your time, bro.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you.
You have a good night. Let's go. All right, guys, on to the next one.
I learned all my moves from Hitch, Will Smith. Never say never.
Bonus? What the heck, bro? What's up, baby? How you been?
I haven't seen you in years. Dude, what the heck?
A minute, boy.
Yo.
Hold on.
Yo, I'd love to interview you. All right, guys, I'm here with.
Jonas Martinez.
You know what's something crazy? I've known this guy forever. We went to the same youth church a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since like 2015.
Like 2018, probably. Yeah. Also youth like leadership.
I think it was 2016 for me. 2015.
2016. So like Carson was our like kind of like staple, but I know he was just like 2014 probably.
Yeah, bro.
He was a youngin'.
Crazy, small world.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I want to ask you, if tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
Tonight, my last night being alive, I'd regret not texting my parents enough. I think your parents are very important in your life. They nourish you, they help you grow. But most importantly, they're your parents, you know?
Of course.
I lost my mom when she was 45, 46. I was 18, and we were close, but I regret not being as close enough as we could have been, really. But yeah, your parents are very important, and cherish them. So yeah, that's about it.
Honor your father and mother, and
That's the Bible verse.
and
Yeah,
I'm very sorry to hear that.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
But-
it's hard, but
I could tell like you wouldn't be the man you are if it wasn't for her.
exactly. Yeah. She molded me to be the man I am today, and I'm very grateful for that, bro. It's yeah.
She left a great legacy.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You as well, dude.
Thank you,
I've seen him
sir.
come a long way. Yeah. He grown. You lost weight.
Yeah.
Joined the Marines. Like, dude, yeah. I've been keeping up with you a little bit. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
I have to get your social after this.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Hell yeah, man. All right, so do you believe you're contributing to society, and if so, how so?
Well, so I think I do. I work in the medical field in the sense I do IT, but I work on like medical machines and stuff like that. So I think I help the medical world in a sense that I'm helping them do the medical stuff, dispensing medications, drugs, all that stuff to patients. So yeah. Overall, yeah, in a health sense, for sure.
I mean, health is one of the most important things. Without health, you got nothing else.
Your body is your temple, and that's the big thing. Yeah.
I love that, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a courageous action that you've taken that's benefited your life?
Courageous action I've taken as business in my life. I'd say socializing, networking. It's a bold act, and you get to meet people like yourself. I met you, but I've known you for a while, but I've met you again, and it's cool to know you.
We really have met again.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's probably been like close to 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. My voice cracked, but
Oh, good. It's just the water.
but yeah,
Or whatever that is.
yeah, ice and water. Yes, sir, baby. But yeah,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
If the world stopped judging, who would you become?
The world stop judging. I'd be more bold, because with judgment being there, it's a hindrance in a sense. So like without being judged, you'd be more bold. You take more acts on just whatever. You'd be more courageous, whether that's spreading the word of God or just being yourself. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That leads me to another question. Is there anything that's holding you back from going to the next level in your life or doing something that you need to do? Something that's been holding you back and you know that you need to get rid of it.
Yeah, I kind of brought it up at the beginning, and it's death. Death is very hard to deal with, and it creates trauma in your life. But at the end of the day, it helps you grow if you understand that it's not God's fault. It's part of God's plan. But yeah, I'd say trauma holds a lot of people back. But if you just hang on to it, you endure it, you'll grow from it, for sure.
I respect you opening up about that because trauma is actually a very big deal.
Yeah, it makes or breaks, you know? Yeah, it makes or breaks, but I think it made a man out of me.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's mostly why I do this, is to bring awareness to people who have these types of things inside of their hearts and their minds,
That's
and
inspiring.
to be a light.
It's inspiring, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
All good. All right, Jonas. I'll ask you 2 more questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
What does being a man mean to you?
Man, being a man, it's a very vague question, but I think that according to God's word, it's basically just putting the foot down in the household. It's being man, I don't know. It's a lot of things, but
What does it mean to you?
to me, being a man, I gotta come back to you on that one. It's a lot. I don't know. It's a lot.
All right. Okay, what does your ideal woman look like? Not physically.
My ideal woman. Well, I got a girl. Shout out Angie. Well, she's grounded in herself. She knows what she wants. She wants a man that can provide. So yeah, being a man is being able to provide, being able to support her, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically. But most importantly, I think it's wait, what's the question again? The question about a woman?
What does your ideal woman look like to you?
Yeah, so being able to be submissive to her man.
That's a big one.
It's a big one, yeah. Submissiveness, loyalty. Loyalty is a big one nowadays. It really is, because a lot of girls aren't, a lot of women aren't, and so submissiveness, loyaltiness, and I'd say just like love without any sort of window blocking that, you know? Yeah, that's about it.
Jonas, it's great to see you again. It's great to meet you again.
Likewise, brother.
Thank you for your time, bro. Yeah, let me give you my socials.
Wait.
Y'all want to interview? All right, I'll show you the question.
What is this for, though?
I'm a podcast host. So I go to bars and clubs and I ask these people soul level mindset questions and try to get tap deeper into who they are and to try to help and pour value if I can. All right, everyone, I'm here with
Arlene Sanchez.
Say that one more time.
Arlene Sanchez.
All right. Arlen. Okay. All right, Arlen. If the world stopped judging, who would you become?
I mean, honestly, I'll still be me. Like people just still judge me, and that's fine. So I'll still be me, and even if they don't judge me, I'm fine with that. Because overall, I just love living my life for me. That's all.
I respect that a lot. Okay. Arlen, do you live more in your past, your present, or your future?
Well, I mean, there's some stuff in my past I still hold on. But like for the moment right now, especially for my time right now here with my last semester in college, like I'm like trying to live the moment and just like so excited for the future and what's like expected for me in the future and what I want and my goals.
Okay. If tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
I feel like there's nothing much I'm gonna regret if I'm being honest. Just because like every day, I mean some days, yeah, I feel like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, but like at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I'm at least still glad that I'm still here. I'm still doing me. I'm still doing the things that I'm able and capable of doing. And so like tonight though, if tonight was my last night, I feel like the most thing is just like not telling my family that I love them more. But I mean, I always try to do that every single day that I can.
All right. I love that. Okay. Do you believe you're contributing to society? And if so, what are you doing?
Not like society, like just like I think for society, for me, I just like the people around me. Like I always try to show like my love and support to everyone that's around me, and like I always show like I guess like a good smile with even to strangers, because like honestly, like it's not that hard being nice, you know. Like with so much hate that's going on right now, and especially like as me being part of the LGBTQ like community, like there's some judgment here and there, but like it doesn't really bother me at the end of the day because like growing up, like especially my parents, I mean, especially like they've always just shown nothing but love and support, and like I think that's just something that I hope that I'm doing like as well. Because just showing nothing but love and support all around me, and that's all.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. What's a courageous action that you've taken that's benefited your life?
I think it's nothing much, but as a Christian, like especially like being so close to my family, I think the courageous thing that I've done is just like coming here to tech. Like, although like yes, I would have loved like living near my family and all that stuff, and especially like my parents, like just like I don't know, me by especially like he's very very like protective over me. But like I think me taking the step like going outside like so far away from home and like getting out of my comfort zone and like just being by myself and but like still having some friends around me, I think that's a big courageous thing that I could have done because like no, honestly, like I feel like me being so far away, although it is hard, I feel like my relationship with like everybody else around me has just gotten better and a lot more because it kind of made me realize like times like we can never take time for granted because like at a moment like we could lose somebody, you know.
Yeah. All right. I got a couple more, okay? What does being a woman mean to you?
I mean, yeah, I love being a woman. Although I dress like a boy, I love being a woman. Like, I don't know, because like I feel like being a woman is just like having to be like we're able to do all this. Like we're having our periods, yes, we're growing a literally baby inside of us, and yet we're still able to do all these things that people still think like, oh, it's nothing much. It is something much. Like if you were to be pregnant and still working, if you were to be pregnant and still playing sports, if you're a woman and having your period still, but you're still playing your hardest, even if you're like being killed by your cramps. I love being a woman. I'm proud of being a woman, especially a Hispanic woman. Overall, like again, although I dress like a little boy, I still love like who I am, like what I am, and nothing can ever change something like that.
Thank you so much for that. I love it. All right, last one, okay? What does your ideal man look like for you? Not physically.
Ideal what?
Your ideal man.
Well, I like an ideal woman.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
What does your ideal woman look like? Not physically.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, at first, like it was like physically, but then, I mean, growing up now, like being more mature, and also like with my past like relationship experience, like I've learned that what I really love, and look for is just like someone who's like so driven in life, someone who's like hardworking, someone who's like not like afraid to like get out of their comfort shell. And it's oh my god, especially dancing, girl. If you are even if you suck at dancing, if you just want to try, I can teach you. I love dancing. It's just like overall, someone who's very confident, who is assured of themselves, and it's just goal driven overall.
All right. I know that was the last question, but I want to ask, is there anything you want to say to the people?
just be kind, be nice. Don't be afraid to like ask simple questions. You know, like be like, oh, like what's your type or what do you like or what pronouns? And it was just okay. In all honesty, especially if you're confused, like for me, like I don't take it offense. Like if you're confused, and that's fine. That's all. As long as you're nice about it and asking about it and not being disrespectful and rude, then it's all good. At least that's for me, and that's for my part. But yeah, overall, just be nice, smile to the stranger, and don't be shy to be by yourself.
I love that. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for your time. And do you mind if I post this online on my YouTube channel? Awesome. Thank you. You have a good night. Appreciate it. Yeah, I post every Saturday.
Okay, all
right. All right. Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
What's up? You okay?
That's my ex. That's
I thought I recognized you.
I haven't seen her in forever, bro. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy?
It's like seeing a ghost. All right, we'll make another run around. I can't believe I saw my ex. That's crazy. I haven't seen her in like since high school.
What a night.
What a night. I'm thinking we're gonna interview these people behind AJ. We'll go up to them and ask them.
Hey girlies, I just wanted to ask if you guys wanted to join the social experiment that we're doing. It's just a few questions. It should take like 5 minutes. No? It's just a quick social experiment. We're gonna ask you a couple questions. It should take like 5 minutes. I'll do it. Okay, cool.
You'll do it? What about you? All right, bet.
All right, I'm here with.
Georgia Young.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, Georgia.
Georgia, like the
Georgia.
state.
Okay. Georgia, if the world stopped judging, who would you become?
Low-key Khloe Kardashian. I like that bitch a lot.
Why do you say that? What is that? Who you aspire to be or something?
Yeah, because she like made herself something. Like she was called like bigger, but then like she's not, and she made herself into something. If that makes sense.
I love that. Okay. Let's aspire to be empowering women.
Yeah.
All right. Georgia, do you live in your past, your present, or your future? Where do you tend to go more?
Low-key my past, because it was really fucked up, but I try and live in my future, because I want my future to be better than my past was.
Okay. So, what do you do to make your past, like, what do you do to make your present and future better?
I work hard, and no matter what, blood does not mean family.
That's a very interesting take. Hey, I respect it though. Why do you say that?
Because sometimes, like, I've dealt with a lot of shit, and, like, just because you're blood related does not mean that they're good family. Like, I have my parents' friends who mean the absolute world to me and would give more to me than my real family would. Like, grandparents and stuff like that.
Okay. I respect that. All right. If tonight was your last night alive, what would you regret not doing?
Doing something illegal.
What's something illegal you want to do?
I've done a lot, but
We got a baddie.
Road trip drunk and high.
Okay. That's not really illegal. I mean, unless you're,
Drinking and driving and high and driving is illegal.
or if you're not the one driving, so you want to be the one driving.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect. Georgia, do you believe that you're contributing to society, and if so, why?
Honestly, probably not. because I don't think I'm contributing to society because I have my small group of friends, and that's who I love and I keep around. I don't care to have like a big group of people, and I don't care to try and be like the person in front of everything. I don't try and be like all on top of social media. Like, that's just not me.
Yeah.
So I like my small group of friends, and if I can help them with things, then yeah, I'll do it.
So you keep your circle small.
I do.
I respect that a lot, actually, because I'm actually the same way.
I don't care to have a lot of fake friends. I'd rather have like I love having a lot of friends, but I'd rather have like a group of friends that I truly care about and know are my true friends than have a large group of people who really don't give a fuck about me.
I love that so much. I feel like more people need to hear that. I love it. Okay. What's a courageous action that you've taken? Oh. Do you want me to kick rocks?
You can keep going.
Okay. What's a courageous action you've taken in your life that's benefited you?
My hip replacement. I had a full hip replacement. I was in a major accident when I was younger, and I kept trying to preserve like my natural hip because I wanted to keep cheering, but I realized cheer is not my life. Like I thought it was when I was younger, but now that I've grown up, it's really not that big of a deal, and my like health and lifestyle is more important. So getting my hip replacement, it was a big decision because I didn't know like if I wanted to give up cheer and golf, but now that I've done it, I haven't looked back because I'm out of pain, and I'm happy now.
Okay. Georgia, what are you doing nowadays? Like for work or for career-wise, what are you doing with your life?
I'm interior design major, and I'm working at Dow Tile. It's a manufacturer and distributor for tile. It's nationwide, and I love it. I think it's super fun. My boss is really cool. Love him. But yeah,
right.
Just trying to build my career.
I love it. I have 2 more questions for you, okay?
Okay.
So, what does being a woman mean to you?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. Like, I kind of just live my life day by day. Like, I don't give a fuck what people say to me. I don't care what people think about me. Like, I'm gonna be me, and that's just how I'm gonna be.
Hey, I respect it 100%.
Say again? Yeah. I appreciate it. All right. Are you ready? Oh, yeah? Hey, it's all good. Hey, I appreciate y'all's time. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. Can't intrude on people is fun, huh?
What's up, bro?
Good, bro. I was just speaking to your boy, AJ. What's your name?
I'm Raphael.
Raphael? No, are you from Lubbock?
Yeah, I am.
You're from Lubbock?
Yeah.
That's a cool name. Are you like American, fully American?
Yeah, I mean, I have Spanish blood, but it's kind of, I was born here.
Okay, that's why I was like, Raphael. It doesn't sound like American name.
It's a Spaniard, but yeah.
Oh,
Spaniard
that's
name.
cool.
What's your name?
My name's Seal.
Seal.
Like the animal, if you want to.
Cool. I like that, bro. Nice to meet you, Seal.
brother. Nice to meet you. I was asking AJ, how do I stay? I'm a student athlete. So I'm trying to figure out how to stay locked in academics as well as sports. Because they're two different fields, do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure out how do I balance both of them. And I heard that you're able to give advice to like college athletes or like anyone that's kind of in a college scene. So what would your advice be to someone like me trying to stay locked in both fields?
You got to focus on one thing.
Really?
Because if you're trying to chase 2 rabbits, you're not going to catch 2 rabbits at one time. You got to go after that one rabbit. And
So how do I decide what to chase? Which rabbit do I go for? How do I decide?
whichever one is closest to your heart, what's your passion, what's something that moves you and that wakes you up in the morning, that's the one that you need to go after.
Oh, okay. But see, I'm thinking about the future as well. And the thing with football or soccer, I'm trying to be a soccer player.
All right.
So the thing with soccer is like hit or miss. Do you know what I mean? But if I stick to education, I know that I'm gonna get my degree, find a job. Do you know what I mean? So how do I?
It's a safe route.
It's a safe route. So how do I decide if I take the risk or the safe route?
Which one's worth it at the end of the day? Your dream?
The risk is the one that's gonna make sure that I'm like, stable in life, financially, physically, mentally. So do I stay pursuing that one, even though I know that the market is saturated? There's a lot of people trying to do what I want to do, play professionally. Do you understand? So how do I know whether or not it's worth it to keep competing against them man there, or just to do something that's a bit more, okay, I'm gonna get my job, I'm gonna find myself, I'm gonna be in the nice bracket and things like that. How do I make that decision?
Who are you on the inside? What does your mind tell you? Are you going to accept that it's oversaturated and that these people are better than you, or are you going to become the best and the greatest of all time?
Hell no, bro. I want to be the best, bro. I don't like the idea of just letting people think that they're better than me. Do you know what I mean? I don't really like that. So you think I should keep pushing to be better than the others, even though the market is saturated like that? Or do you think I should do something that's more like comfortable? I might not be better than everyone else, but I'll at least be comfortable for my people, my family, and them and there. What do you think is the best thing to do? Do I fight the risk, or do I go for the safe option?
You've heard the saying, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward?
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. That's what I honestly feel like, yeah. So you think I should go for the bigger risk?
It's all about...
Even though the downfall might kill me?
Literally. It's do or die. You got to burn the boats.
Do or die?
Do or die.
I like that. That's what I wanted to hear. What's your name again?
Raphael.
Raphael, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for that, yeah?
Yeah.
I appreciate
do or die,
it,
you got to burn the boats. You got to go all in on whatever you want to do, man.
No, what I'm at, whatever happens, do or die, right?
Yeah. You can go the safe route and have regret the rest of your life. You'll be on your deathbed. You'll be like, damn, I really wish I pursued that dream. I wish I did that extra thing. I wish I went and became the best man that I could be for the football, the soccer.
Damn.
But think about this. When you're on your deathbed and when you pursued your dream, you're going to have all your trophies around you. You're going to have all the recognition. You're going to leave a legacy behind. Your family name will mean something.
Okay, so this is the final question that I have for you. At the end of the day, to pursue my dream, I have to sacrifice everything. So do I sacrifice everything? Do I keep the people closest to me, knowing that even though I sacrifice them, I'm still going to have them there?
If you don't sacrifice for your goals will become the sacrifice.
Damn! Did you hear that, bro? If you don't sacrifice your goals will become the sacrifice. Do you understand that one there? Raphael, brother, I appreciate you. That was some crazy wisdom. Hey, what do you do?
I'm a self-improvement coach, mindset coach, and I'm also a podcast host.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sorry I dabbed you so many times.
No, I appreciate you.
Thank you, bro. Look after yourself. God bless. Hey, Raphael, if you don't sacrifice your dreams, you're going to sacrifice your goals. Understand that one day. You get me? Serious. Hey, look after yourself. You get me?
All right, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
AJ, it's been real, bro. Paul, calm and love, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys. Look after yourself.
You have a good one, man.
Have a good one.
Okay, hold on. Hey, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to ask y'all if I could post the interview on my podcast, if that was okay with you. Have consent? All right, cool. Y'all have a good night. That was crazy.
What's the podcast?
Yeah, let me pull out my card.
TikTok too?
Yeah.
You've been doing it for a while or no?
This is my third episode. This is the third week, but I already post on my personal. I'm a personal brand. I post on my YouTube channel, but I just started up the podcast. So the grand opening was today, but I already have a lot of content backed up.
Yeah.
I was prepared. You know what I'm saying?
What's your goal?
My goal is to reach global awareness, because ultimately this podcast is to help people see the truth and tap into their deepest parts of themselves, like who they truly are.
Yeah.
And I want to pour value in any way I can. That's why I ask those soul level mindset questions, because I want to bring awareness to people and to try to pour any value I can. That's the mission and goal.
Yeah. You're doing good, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Man, this is music.
I'll tag you. I got you.
I appreciate you, Georgia. All right, you have a good one. That girl said she was gonna tag me. I wonder if we should ask these ladies. They look interesting. Yay or nay?
Hey, mamas. I just want to ask really quickly. We're doing a social experiment. I wanted to ask if you wanted to get interviewed really quickly. This would only take 5 minutes.
What would be the questions asked, if you don't mind me?
Yeah, I'll show you. They're pretty interesting.
Oh, those are hard questions.
Yeah. Gets you thinking, huh?
It does.
Would there be any legal altercations such as an NDA?
NDA, what is that?
Non-disclosure agreement?
Oh, I asked for you guys to consent to post. If not, if y'all say no, then no.
And what social media platform would this be represented in?
I have a podcast. I'm a podcast host. So it's me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
And where would I be liable to find you?
Of course. Actually, I have my card right here if you want to look into it.
Oh, I like that. It's just a QR code.
Yeah, it's also, I can put it up to your phone and it'll scan it.
Oh, nice. May I?
Yes, of course. I love their wigs. So, yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. So I'd love to get you an interview if you didn't mind.
I don't mind. I can't, but you got it.
Awesome. Thanks so much. What was your name? Zoe. Raphael. All right, everyone. I'm here with
Zoe.
Nice to meet you, Zoe. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, of course. Nice to meet you as well.
All right, Zoe. Do you live more in your past, your present, or your future?
That's a hard question. I honestly think it depends on the day and my mood, the way I'm feeling. I think sometimes depending on what I'm going through every day, maybe I'll take time reflecting on certain things in my life. Can you kind of repeat that question again?
Do you live in your past, your present, or your future? Like, where do you see yourself thinking, or where do you see yourself being more often?
I'd like to say my present, but of course, I just graduated college last year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What'd you major in?
Thank you. I majored in telecommunication media.
Interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. So it's basically literally just mediated communication. So how we communicate via technology, and
Wow.
so now I'm actually a reporter back in my hometown, and so I get to see that. Definitely in the job, it's one of those things that like you can grow in, and you can move on to bigger markets and whatnot. So I think a lot of times whenever I'm at work, I'm thinking, okay, how can I move up in the future? So I'm thinking in my future self, but then of course whenever I'm back home, I'm with my family, I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish that I was living still in high school with my family. You know,
Yeah.
it kind of depends on the day is what I'm kind of getting at.
The good old days.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, no, that's fair. I believe in, it's good to walk down memory lane from time to time. I agree with that. All right. Okay. Zoe, what's a courageous action that you've taken that's benefited you?
Craziest action.
No, most courageous action.
Courageous.
Yes.
Courageous action. That's a hard question. That's benefited just me.
Or anybody, to be honest. Like, what's something pretty brave that you've done that like really took you to the next level, or that did that thing for you, or just benefited you?
Honestly, I think I would say my job. I never ever planned to be in front of a camera as a career.
Look at you now.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with this type of stuff?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
So, of course, like with the news, we're always interviewing people. So this is kind of cool to be the one being interviewed
Yeah.
for once. But that was definitely a big step for me. I'm pretty camera shy. Always had been like very stage fright was a big thing for me. But that was a pretty big step, and just getting to be behind the camera and get to put a show together that I can share with my community and hopefully other communities. With news, with media, sometimes there's a lot of bias. There's a lot of issues going on, and you don't get like the full story. And of course, like I can't tell that full story either because confirmation bias exists, unfortunately. But hopefully in my position, I can change that in a way, whether it's now, whether it's in the future. So that's probably like the biggest thing, or the most courageous thing I've done, at least for myself personally.
I love that. What do you think specifically helped you to step out of that stage fright to step into this Zoe that I'm sitting in front of right now?
Definitely my family. They're my biggest supporters, of course. My
love
mom
that.
and my dad. They encourage me to do that. And my boyfriend now, he pushed me to apply for the job actually because whenever I applied, I was like, no way, fresh out of college, I couldn't get this. But it worked out, and so I definitely credit them a lot.
Power couple.
Yes,
I love it.
I love a couple that pushes each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's incredible. What's something that you could say that you pushed him to do?
Pushed him to do. You know, he's very independent, and he is. I encourage him in everything that he does, but I feel like he pushes me more, which I'm very, very grateful for. But you know, I'd have to think about that actually.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I don't want to take too much of your time. If you want me to go, just let me know, all right?
You're all good.
All right. Zoe, if the world stopped judging, who would you become?
Who would I become? These are really hard questions. These are really good questions.
That's what I'm here for.
I mean, I feel like the most stereotypical answer is like, oh, fully myself. But I guess that it's true.
Any answer words?
I'm trying to think because I feel like if you would have asked me this question before, like 2 years ago, I would have said, oh, I would have done something that how do I put this? I would have fully pursued my own aspirations without considering anyone else, which is kind of selfish to say. But now that I'm where I am, I feel like I'm happy with the person that I've become, and so I think that I do the same.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do?
Probably
Guaranteed success.
Guaranteed success. I'd hope to be a
There's no hoping if it's guaranteed, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'd love to work in a big news market and do a good job and tell the truth as much as
I love
possible.
it. That's exactly what I'm doing, just minus the news stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, Zoe. If tonight was your last night, what would you regret not doing?
Not doing? Ooh, that's a hard question. Well, if this was my last night, I would not be here. That's for sure. That's a tough question.
It's all good.
Honestly, spending more time with my family. Having a job, I mean, even though I live in the same city as my family now, I still feel like I don't see them often, and I have younger siblings. I'm the oldest of 3. And so not going to every basketball game, not going to every sporting event, or anything, any of their accomplishments, not being there, not fully being present, that's probably what I would regret and hope that I could change.
Okay. I love that. I'm a big family person myself, so I respect that a lot. Okay. Do you believe you're contributing to society, and if so, how?
I would like to say yes. Hopefully in my day-to-day life, and hopefully through my job as well. We get to put together our own shows, and there's this thing, it's called Mean World Syndrome, and it's basically when you consume so much bad information, you think the world is mean. You think that all these things the world is just an awful place to be. And so whenever I report, I try to at least show my sympathy and hopefully
your light.
Yes, try to be empathetic in the way that I report. I mean, if you watch the news, you see a lot of reporters, they're very like straight to the point, and that's how it's supposed to be. Yes. But I try to find a way to show my community, the people that are watching, like, hey, it's not the end of the world. There are good things that still happen despite all of the bad things that are going on. So I hope that in some way I am contributing in a good way.
I can already tell that you do, because the fact that you said that you're your own light and you have your own truth, you're already doing a lot of what
most people aren't doing. So I can tell you're contributing to society, and I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, so 2 more questions for you, okay? What does being a woman mean to you?
What does being a woman mean to me? Ooh, that's a good one.
There's no right or wrong answer.
I know. I feel like I mean it means a lot. I would say that both ways too. I have younger sisters, so for me, being a woman and being their older sister, I hope to set an example for them. Just being trying to think of how to word this.
Hey, let it all out. Uncensored.
I think a lot of older sisters can relate to this. You kind of feel like a parent in a sense, but a parent and also a friend. This is so much, it can make me emotional.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. I just hope that they can find. Honestly, it might make me a little emotional. I might have to skip this question.
No problem at all. Okay, what does an ideal man look like for you? Not physically. So I guess describe your boyfriend.
Well, there's so many good things to say about him. He is so incredibly supportive of me, of my family. He wants to know me. He wants to. There's so many good things.
Of course, yeah. Okay, give me one good thing.
One good thing.
Like the best thing.
The best thing about him. That's even a harder question. Besides his humor, he wants the best for everyone in his life, and that includes me. But like, he wants the best for his sister. He wants the best for his mom. He wants the best for his entire family, and he's super intelligent. So he's always weighing the odds of everything. But at the end of the day, he always wants the best for them. And so that's something that I definitely admire.
I love that. Yeah, I admire that too. I believe that's needed in a man.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Zoe. It's a pleasure to meet you. You have a good night. Good luck on your reporting. What's going on, AJ? What do you got to say to the crew, to the gang, to the people?
I'm wondering where the fat hoes are at. I'm tired of seeing everyone give dirty looks about a fucking interview.
People are giving me dirty looks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're going to try to get one more guy, and then we'll probably bounce. Damn, it's already 1:45? Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Why?
What's up?
She's here?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Nice. Come on over there.
All right, guys, we just walked out of Logie's. Pretty intense. A lot of stuff happened.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not used to this nightlife at all. I'm growing up, I never went out, I never really did this type of stuff, and it takes a toll on someone who doesn't really do this. It's so weird to me. During my interviews, you know, I'm trying to pour value into people, trying to be a light to others. And for some odd reason, I saw 2 of my ex-girlfriends. One from high school and my most recent one here. But regardless, we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna continue the mission because the portal stays alive. So this is episode 3. Thank you for tuning in.